Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm just logging into the game. It's a small delay. I'm almost ready. I read your Caliph, I did read your direct message on Discord. Okay, so that's what you want me to try against. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, thank you for that. What else? Okay, that's me in the game. Hi Vicha, welcome to the stream. Right, so let's transition. Okay, so today guys we're gonna test a new unit, Quetzalcoatl something. Quetzalcoatl. Okay, however you pronounce it, everyone obviously is going to pronounce it differently. So this is the unit, and I didn't really have time this week as this is the week of the final exams. Okay, so I was preparing for all the exams I got on Monday and Tuesday. So I'll go through the skills because I'm interested in his skills as well. So yeah, we'll read all the description of the skills, what emblems appear on him, and the talents I managed to get him to. Okay, right. So yeah, this is it. This is the unit. This is a champion unit for Fortress faction. We'll see how it performs. I'll prepare. I did ask on the Discord what setup the guys want me to run. However, most of them wrote it on the channel instead of direct messages, so it's very hard to actually get back to them. But I'll ask you guys. Okay, I got one setup prepared. It's more Fortress oriented than anything else at the moment. I'm just missing one piece, and I'll ask that about later. But firstly, let's go through the skills for those of you who did not have time or did not read it on official Discord, just like me. Right, so the ultimate skill is a magic storm. Obviously, the description on the test server might be different than the one on the official, and also all these skills might be changed. Okay, so what you see today might not be actually a representation of that unit. It might be different on a global server as it is with a test server. So a Quetzalcoatl manipulates wind blades, increasing attack speed by 50%. Each normal attack has a 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 30% of own attack to the target unit and 3 other units, inflicting laceration, that is a new thing, on them. So what is laceration? Deals damage equal to 30% of their own attack per second while decreasing the target's defense by 25%. Okay, that's quite good. Every 25 seconds, Quetzalcoatl casts Magic Storm at enemy units in a very large area in front of it, dealing damage equal to 200% of all attack to them and inflicting laceration on them for 5 seconds. So that's AoE damage and AoE laceration debuff. Okay, so that is quite good. Ilua, hi, yeah, right. So Magic Storm, that's the ultimate, and that's a trigger. Lord of the Skies, that's a passive skill and increases unit damage by 10% whenever a fortress unit is deployed. As the Lord of the Skies, Quetzalcoatl's critical hit increased by 200 when facing ground units, while on the battlefield decreases unit damage of all enemy archer units by 15%. That is interesting. Greetings, Mephi. Okay, so debuff to the archer units on the enemy team, so he might be a good counter against archer units, and his ultimate counters offensive units. So far 2 units are getting debuffed while he is on the battlefield. Decreases unit damage of Conflux archer units. Okay, so that is a direct nerf to Dark Elemental and Ice Demon by 25% and increase own unit damage reduction by 40% when damaged by ranged attacks. Okay, so there's not going to be a direct range attacks, but some units like Arcane Archer and Staff, they do in a line burst damage, so he'll have a unit damage reduction of 40% when that happens. Powerful wind pressure is unleashed when Quetzalcoatl flaps its wings, decreasing the unit damage of enemy units in a very large area in front of it by 20% and decreasing the attack speed by 20 if they are inflicted with slow. That's nice. Okay, so another debuff to the melee units basically. And last 12 seconds, cooldown is 28 seconds. Plague Spread increases Quetzalcoatl critical hit damage by 40%. Wow. Okay, so he's got a crit hit increase in the Lord of the Skies, I think. Yeah. And here he's got his damage increased by 40% as well when he crit hits. For every debuff the target has, also increases Quetzalcoatl unit damage and life drain by 8% and 5 seconds respectively. So obviously with Tazer, no healing works except for the life drain of the unit. So this is his passive life drain. That is good, okay? So that keeps him alive. Stacks up to 5 times, so you can have 25% life drain. When units facing Quetzalcoatl are inflicted with any of these debuffs, extends the inflicted debuff duration by 30%. When Quetzalcoatl is inflicted with slow, okay, or any other debuff, recovers HP equal to 15% of their own max HP and inflicts the same debuff that was inflicted upon them to the target unit. So that's like a spell reflect, okay? He's got a debuff reflect. Whenever he is debuffed by one of the above, he returns the favor, and on top of that he heals himself, but it doesn't make him immune, okay, to the debuffs. He still gets debuffed, but he returns the favor. That's called Plague Spread. Air Vortex, it's a trigger skill and increases Quetzalcoatl unit damage reduction by 30%. He casts Air Vortex at the target area, initially dealing damage equal to 30% of own attack every second. Initial damage increased by 25% for each second that the vortex continues to exist. Every 2 seconds the vortex has a 30% chance of inflicting laceration on one of the enemy units inside it. The vortex lasts for 10 seconds. Increase Quetzalcoatl crit hit by 200 and unit damage by 20%. Okay, so that's again 400 crit hit increase, so he will be critting quite a lot. Effect doubles when attacking enemy units located within the air vortex, so that can be a 400 crit plus a 200 from previous skill, so that would be a 600 crit hit increase, and damage can go up to 40%. And the description of laceration. Okay, so the next skill is called Wind's God Ward. Okay, so this is the skill that synthesizes with another unit, and lucky for Fortress players, Quetzalcoatl will synergize with Gorgon, which is already released. So it increases Quetzalcoatl unit damage reduction by 20% and penetration by 200. So that's a Path of Assassin built into the unit. Hello, Uncle Matt. When Quetzalcoatl is deployed at the same time as Gorgon, increases tenacity and depth of both units by 530% respectively. 500 tenacity, that is a lot, as well as 30% defense. Okay, but 500 tenacity, that is more than any emblems can provide. Quetzalcoatl forms the Wind God's Ward around them, becoming immune to attack damage from melee units. Okay, so melee units, that includes any charge unit that is melee, which will be a white tiger. So your enemy is running white tiger and it gets to your backline and it's attacking Quetzalcoatl, he can become immune to that. Okay, it's not gonna protect him against Evil Sorceress because she's a flying unit, but any other melee unit, he can become immune to attack. While the ward is present, Quetzalcoatl slashes 3 random enemy units every 2 seconds, doing damage equal to 185% of own attack. Deals additional damage equal to 20% of max HP when slashing enemies inflicted with laceration, and he does AoE laceration. Okay, so that is probably going to be on constantly. This skill cannot be silenced, so silence does not work on it. At the same time, Quetzalcoatl blesses the Gorgon and summons another ward beside them, which means Gorgon, granting them immunity to attack damage from range caster units. That's a good point, Ivica. She's flying unit, but she's a melee unit, so we'll see. Yeah. To damage from range caster units. While the ward is present, it inflicts enemy units in a large range with slow and grants a shield equal to 5% of max HP. Ward lasts for 20 seconds. Cooldown is 30. And obviously I choose a Plague Strike here, which deals increases the unit damage when fighting against units suffering from plague. Right, so I managed to get him to 22,000, well, almost, hello Lucas, almost 23,000. I got it to 23,000 talent points. It's not easy to do, and I've put Path of Assassin emblems on it. Okay, I just wanted to put Path of Assassins. We can play with it later if we got time, or we'll just move. I'll let you guys do more testing when it comes out live. However, let's jump into the testing. Yeah, he'll be some for blocking charges too, but he's a caster and there could be an archer behind him. Well, Nick, there's a good thing about that. He's actually caster. He can be used in Astral formation too, so Titan will not lose anything. Yes, let's go for the skin. I always forget about the skins. Where is he? Oh yeah, caster. I think I do. I'm not certain, but this is basically the skin, right? For the skin, I actually have to go to museum. Is it missions that you get the skins from? Champion, yeah. Okay, let's unlock the skin. Let's unlock all these things. Okay, let's go to units. Oh no, actually I first need to open it. Hope that's not it. That's it, yes, there we go. He's a caster unit. There we go. Okay, so we got that. This looks like a Christmas tree. Right, let's go to customize. Aura. Okay, so we got Zephyr. Yeah, don't worry about the spelling of that unit. Okay, it's just too hard. Okay, guys. So, right, basically, this is what I've been asked to run. Okay, more focused on the fortress units, and the only thing that I don't have is the awakened Wasprot. I couldn't get the underground to reset twice. Okay, so basically I'm stuck here. Kinda reset it, so he's not awakened, but I did, and sadly that means there will not be a test of the weapon on the basilisk, but I did get the basilisk weapon maxed out. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Avatar frame, I'm not sure I unlocked the avatar frame though. Because it does sometimes you... Is that? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know what his avatar frame is, truth to be told. Anyway, let's move to the testing. So, right, guys, I got on the chat 14% people here, main Tazer. Guys, if you had access to the resources I have, is that what you will be running? I wasn't only certain about that unit, okay? I had no idea what I would do here, okay? Because I've asked the guys to send me that, and obviously most of them responded on the chat. And the chat is already like 24 hours behind on the Fortress channel, so it's really hard to actually follow through and read that through, okay? But I'm doing that right now. I don't want to waste like too much of your time, so if there's anything you would change in the formation that I'm running here, please do tell me if you're on the stream. I think that's something that is accessible to most of the Tazar mains. Doesn't require too much investment. Okay, so DC instead of Pala. Okay, I'll note that. Yeah, Bahis from the Discord. Okay, so let's go with the regular one, and then we're going to upgrade it. Okay, if it fails, because yeah, I can see that some people run Evil Sorceress. Yeah, so they don't use Wasp anymore, which is a good call because that Wasp is actually not awakened. So I can drop that. I can put Evil Sorceress here as well. That's according to Talagorn. Okay, Hayes said Dark Elemental. That is a good call too, but I don't want to use Dark Elemental yet because Dark Elemental is just so OP. Wherever you put him, he's the unit that makes the most damage, so it's not going to be reflecting. The other one is okay, Quads, Dark Elemental. Okay, so Grim Reaper. Okay, that's an interesting one. So I could put Green Reaper and DC here for the more expensive. I can also use DG as Ivicia says instead of Paladin, so that's flexible. Okay, so these two units are flexible, but let's just go with a standard one. Okay, this is something that probably most of the Tazar players would use if they just started Tazar. Okay, there's nothing fancy here. Basically, most of the Fortress units. Okay, and I'm gonna test it against my Astral. Okay, this is obviously I will change it a little bit. Okay, I will drop Angel. Okay, I don't play Angel anymore. I'll go with Paladin, the free tanks. Okay, and I understand Tazar is actually a good counter to that unit, but let's keep that unit in here. So basically this is what I run on my Astral currently. Angel just dies too quickly. There's no point of using Angel anymore. So let's give it a go. Let's just make sure I got the right domains. 1, 2. So I'm only using two domains. Right. Okay, so I've been told Basilisk for the kill lane to protect it. Keep in mind, guys, I don't run Fortress. Okay, I don't even have Wasp. I don't even have Basilisk. I don't even have Gorgon or Hydra on my main account. So yeah. Right, let's slow it down. Okay, let's see the animation of Quats. Okay, so I think that was the Vortex. Okay, that's some Ray. Nagas down. Titans down. Right, so that's very interesting, guys. he managed to kill Titan from far away. Okay, let's just do that and we're gonna watch what happens here, okay? Yeah, I will actually start the fight again. As you can see, there's no animation here, and it's actually killing them. Righty, so basically no casualties on that side. Alright, 77% of the total team's damage. Where's Hydra? What is that? He's using Path of Assassin emblems. Alright. What emblems I'm using on Tiger? I don't even know. I think I'm using what I've used last. It would probably be Path of Assassin, yeah. Right, so now I'm gonna do the same fight, guys. I'm not gonna change anything, okay? There's no genie here, there's a magic airship. Right, anyway, so let's do the same fight and let's watch Titan this time, okay? I want to see what killed him. I'm really curious what killed Titan, because Titan is staying in the back. Okay, all the way here. Okay, so I think that's the bleeding. Got here. Okay, Naga's down. And boom! Something just... There was no animation or anything. He's just disappeared. The Titan just disappeared. There was no animation or anything. He's just boom. Right, anyway, let's buff up Astral. Okay, let's not change that formation of Fortress at the moment. Okay, it's working. Well, if it's working, let's not change it. Okay, so I am going to... Okay, yeah, good idea, Ivica. Let's go through the skills, yeah. Always, guys, that's why I'm reading the chat, okay? Make sure you write something if you want that to be checked, okay? So yeah, let's just go. We'll die again. But I'm really impressed. This is the first fight, and I'm really impressed with how my Astral just got destroyed. Okay, so let's go with skills. So 32%, well, no, let's start, yeah. 32% comes from his ultimate Magic Storm. Okay, so what does that? What it does? Okay, each normal attack has a 30% chance of doing additional damage equal to to the target unit and 3 other units. Okay, so it doesn't say melee units. Can mean that every auto attack has a chance to actually deal damage to the backline. Okay, so and inflicts them with laceration. So if you do that and you actually start attacking Titan and you do laceration on him, the next couple attacks and he's down. But let's go to, okay. So that's the magic storm, that's the beam, I think. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so wind of the gods. While the word is present, Quetzalcoatl shields free random enemy, slashes free. Okay, yes. Yeah, and max HP here. Buffed with Path of Assassin, that is actually what is killing them. So he's attacking 3 random units here and 3 random units here. So he's doing a lot of AoE damage. Right, so I believe he's also going to work wonders in Crypt. But yeah, so he's a backline destroyer, as Nick is saying. So if you pair him with DCE, that will actually boost him even more, right? But let's boost that Astral. Well, it's not really much you can do, okay? But let's do that, and then just for all the Astral players, I am going to add Quads to the team. So that will conclude the Astral test. Well, okay, Dark Elemental doing the work on the Astral side. Wow. Quads is just destroying. Look, his HP is not even moved. Obviously, there's no backline damage from Astral team, which is one thing. But we'll test it against other teams soon. And this is the problem with Astral currently. There's no backline damage for any. So look at that. That's also nice. Like that aura. Ooh, is no one gonna kill Black Knight now? Since we got Hydra down. Yeah, let's speed it up. Ah, there we are. 8 seconds spare. Easy peasy. Right, so let's see. Let's compare these damage. Obviously, as triple the duration. But Nick, Inferno uses Devil, which is a melee unit, and he can become immune to melee unit. Obviously, Chaos Hydra here, 3% damage. That's good, guys. 81% Quetzalcoatl. Okay, so similar. Obviously, there's more units for Dark Elemental to actually destroy because you got all these small ones. Okay, so this damage is different. Yeah, but obviously a little bit better for Astral using Dark Elemental. Now, to conclude Astral testing, they just put let's put that fella in here. Alright. So this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to put Quetzal in Astral team to see if he is actually. Yeah, you could put Seer. You could put Seer as well for DE, but I'm not gonna have both of them. So let's just go with the ones I got now, and then we'll add DA as well. Right, so we can see the damage to the backline is very existent, okay? Everything's dead except the Quetzal on Tazar side. And Blackguard is the last one standing. So a much better improvement in Astral team. Okay, so Quetzal is better for the Astral team than Dark Elemental in this scenario. Okay, it might be different for each other hero, but in that scenario, he's better. And as you can see, right, so what do we have here? Okay, what I want to do, what I wanted Ubisoft to do is put dots here, okay, because right, so what do we have? 3. Okay, my eyes hurt when I do that. 158 million true damage versus 153, but that one lasted 3 times longer. Okay, so 53 seconds compared to 143, and the difference is only 5. Oh, is it? Sorry, it's billion. No, is it billion? No, it's a million. 5 million true damage. So Quetzal does a lot of damage in Astral team. Okay, I just want second awakening of Naga so she can become archer and actually start doing some damage. Let's see the skill damage here. Okay, so that's interesting. Only 1% comes from the plague spread. Yeah, if he is nerfed, and it's been confirmed as Blood Lilith's is saying, we'll have to wait, yeah, to see the final version. Because over here in a test server, guys, he is amazing. I'll say that. I don't know because I didn't read the notes. Okay, I didn't have time this week, guys. I apologize. I didn't really have time for anything. Righty, let's buff this Astral. Yeah, let's do it that way. So he is going to do less damage. That's what Blood Lilith is saying. Okay, let's do that. We got two most, well, one that is the OP currently and one that might become OP. Ooh, Quetzal's down. But the Tazar Quetzal, his HP is not going down. That synergy with Gorgon is really making him strong. Also, I didn't see Gorgon dying yet, guys. So I think Gorgon has become a really strong tank. Look at her HP, it's not even going down. Okay, now the most exciting part. Getting down. Getting that Blackguard down. Yes, Kings of Forest Hill, no worries. I can do that. Right, look at that. 33 seconds compared to 79 on Astral team. Right, let's replace Gorgon. Sorry, let's replace Paladin with Gorgon. And then I'm gonna do something crazy after that. Okay, so now let's do something crazy, okay? And then we're gonna continue this setup against other setups, because there's no need to upgrade that team at the moment, guys, okay? This team is just smashing. Okay, so only 17 seconds. That is just crazy. No wonder, okay. No wonder he's getting nerfed before he's getting released, because his damage is through the roof compared to other units. He's even doing more than that fella. Right, so let's do that, let's do that. Let's see. Dragon Mutara. Yes, everything fits Dragon Mutara's team. Righty, so Astral is getting demolished. Okay, and even without Tazar, this unit does a lot of damage. But guys, remember, and please, before you invest, wait for someone to actually run it on global, because it looks so amazing here, but if it's nerfed, obviously it's not going to get nerfed to the ground, but it will be a little less amazing on global. So yeah, I don't want you to get hyped and then obviously this team does not perform. It will perform, because even if you reduce his damage by 20%, he's still going to deal most of the damage in that team. Right, so I got a message on Discord to test against top from tier 1 COG, okay, COG, to put against the fortress with quads. Okay, so first I'm gonna do Dragon Mutaro. Okay, and this is something that I've been told that it's coming from tier 1 guys of COG. Okay, so this is what the best players are running, or the players that invested the most. Okay, so let's go with that. This is what I'll test against, and don't hold it against me. This is info from the server. So first is Dragon Mutaro, and that Dragon Mutaro will run um, Okay, it runs weird, but well. Oops. All right. No, Bloodleaf. I don't have any adjutants made up. I'll have to actually do it because I'm not go. I don't have time to actually test what I wanted, so I'll just level up all of them to 40 and just be done with it. Right. So what do I have here? Running that and that. Only these two. Right. So this is war 1 of the Dragon Mutares is running in the top tier COG according to Caliph. Okay, so I'll test against that and then I'll beef that up, okay, because for me that is not the strongest Dragon Mutare team you can have. So we'll beef that up. We're just gonna see how this team would have performed. Okay, so top tier COG. Yeah, but Nick, you need to remember that whenever someone runs teams in COG, they need 3 teams. So obviously, they don't use the best units in every formation, right? So you can win against that, right? Let's just see comparison. Cause we can see Chaos Hydra performing. That is good news. Okay, Chaos Hydra is here. Quetzalcoatl damage is behind, right? So not so outstanding in that scenario, but it's a win nonetheless. Yeah, now let's beef it up. So basically, let's do because COG obviously means one main team that has to be split a little bit. Okay, oops, what did I do here? Just a mouse button. So let's upgrade it. Okay, obviously this unit will not be the best against Tazar, but I will run that instead of Minotaur if I have a chance. Yes. Yeah, not much backline units. It's true as well. If you check, okay, so we got that. Okay, that sounds alright. I'm not certain about that because my red dragon is not impressive. I'll drop it. Okay, I'll do something that one of my dragon mutatas run. Okay, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. Ah, I can. Good idea. I wish there was a button like reset. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay, I got that. So this will be against the Dragon Mutare from my server, guys. I will try that Alain as well. Everything in the everything will happen here. Okay, don't worry. Okay, that's what he's running. Let me just quickly take a look, guys. What Trump is running. Okay, so I got that. Right. Let me just see what I am against. Okay, he doesn't have that. What is he running? Because what is he running is destroying me. So I want to see that. I wish I had like 3 monitors, 2 even. Right, so what is he running? Okay, no, that's outdated. He doesn't run Cyclop anymore. He runs Trolls, he runs DG. Okay, so he runs that, he runs Troll. And let's put just Judy in. Okay, so this is a really whalish. Okay, this is a really whalish team. Okay, since we don't have Ragnarok anymore, we're gonna put wheels time. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Right, so that's against closed line, and then I'm gonna put, we're gonna open the light, and I will move Quetzalcoatl so he will get damaged by the melee units first. Yeah, this is what I am against. However, he doesn't have Dark Elemental. He only has 3-star Dragon Golem and 3-star Judy, okay? But yeah, it's a strong team. It is a strong team, trust me guys. My Astral just does nothing against it anymore. Okay, he uses he uses Red Dragon now, so yeah, I could put that in, but my Red Dragon here is not impressive. So similar damage output, I'm happy about that. Now let's just change it. Obviously, we don't need to actually get... Okay, so what we do here is we are going to put these 2 units over here, and we're gonna see if Quats can survive that. Error. Let's switch it. But no. Okay, I'm just gonna try it again. That wasn't my intention. I didn't want them to attack Wasp. I think they're still gonna attack Wasp, no? Even if I do that. Yeah, right. So they're gonna kill that. Okay, so you can see immune, 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 immune. But the ward is actually going to disappear, and once it does, snow protection. And once Quats is gone, there shouldn't be too much hope for Tazar. Yeah, so it is, and it was been another line. Yeah, makes sense, Icha. Well, did I say there's no hope for Tazar? I might have been wrong. I'm really impressed, guys. I'm really impressed, even though... Yeah, Tazar really can stand his ground. Okay, so let's do what Ivica wants me to do. Do that. Remove BG, put, sorry, DG, put Venom Spawn. Okay, we already have these 3 still an open line. Just gonna change that to Oops, apologies to that. Okay, so now they're gonna attack quads, yeah, in that position. Jesus, I don't remember how charger units work. Of course not. Put him last, yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's try that. Okay, so Evil Sorceress alone will not be able to take him down. Yeah, let's rewind that. Let's put him last in. And that will conclude Dragon Mutares testing. Unless you guys have another setup of Dragon Mutare you want me to test. After that, we'll do a first question after this fight. There's 2 questions today. We'll do first one. I'll take like 5 minutes break, guys, because I need to drink some water and stuff like that. And then we'll be back with more testing. But so far, very impressed. And I'm not only impressed by quads alone, but Tazar really can stand his ground. And quads, okay, he tanked for quite a good portion of time here. Okay, so if you're using him in an Astral team, and you're playing against Dragon Mutare, and that Dragon Mutare avoids your tanks, okay, always gets for the backline, quads will be another good addition because it will stop the tanks, the charger units for even longer. Right, but this is the first time the Taza team actually lost. Okay, and Quetzalcoatl still, even though he had 2 charger units hitting him constantly, in 30 seconds he's done 66% of the team damage. That is very impressive. Right, guys, let's do the first question. Let me just quickly open a spreadsheet. Okay, so here are the names. Okay, and as I said, afterwards we'll do like 5-minute break and I'll be back with more testing afterwards. Okay, so yeah, is that the question? Okay, guys, so simple rules as always. I'm gonna count to 5. The question is gonna pop on your screen. First 2 people to answer correctly according to my chat will win 500 diamonds. There are 4 answers, A, B, C, or D. You don't need to write the whole answer, just A, B, C, or D. If you are the winner, the only thing I'll need from you is your ID, which you can copy from the in-game profile, as well as the server you're playing. However, the first 4 or 5 digits of the ID should actually confirm your server you're playing on, but it's safer if you actually provide me with it to make sure we got the correct info, because if I don't have correct info, you will not get the diamonds, and there's nothing I can do about it. Right, guys, so I'm gonna count to 5 and we're gonna see the first question. So stop chatting now and focus on the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see the correct answer. The correct answer is D. Right guys, so the first two people who answered correctly is Victor D with an answer D. Then we got Sebovic who also answered D. Congratulations guys, there were quite a lot of you actually got it right. It's an easy question, I don't want to make it too hard for you guys. But these two are the winners, so Victor D and Sebovic, please provide me with your IDs as I don't think I got yours. Wow, 17-second lag. Is anyone else lagging? Because I know Ivica, you've been lagging on the last stream as well, and I don't really have an answer for that. See, when I check the stream settings, okay, I always set it up as the ultra low latency. So basically what happens is there's no delay between the video on the stream, alright? Maybe next time I'll actually try with latency, but I'm not sure if that is going to be actually helpful, folks, you know. Write your private message to Discord chat. You can do it on the Discord chat, Victor D, or you can do it here, okay? As you can see, Sebovic gave me his ID. Sebovic ID, and I just need a server you're playing on, but I can tell it is server 44, EU44 Sebovic, just to confirm. Yeah, EU44. Okay, Victor D, I'm only waiting for your info. Let me check Discord if you actually message me on Discord. Okay, anyway guys, since I am waiting for that info, I am going to do a small break. Just a couple minutes guys, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm just gonna grab something to drink. Okay guys, I'm back. Right, Victor, I got the server you're playing on. I just need the ID. You can send the ID through Discord, you can send it here, but YouTube is filtering just the numbers as a spam, so it's better if you write me like, this is my ID, and then copy the ID, because it might get deleted and I won't be able to see it. Okay, so as while we wait, I'll set up a Zeron team we're gonna test against. Okay, I thought there's a problem with test server, because last time I had a lag like that when I clicked on the free practice that was with Dragon Golem, and basically the test server got destroyed. So yeah, okay. So I got a request here to test a Xeron formation using Alain's Palmero's setup. So I'll do that first, and then I'll test against the Xeron that I think is the strongest one currently. So we got here. That's BG Bitfiend, right? Okay, so for Xeron, put Seer, the Bitfiend BG. Wait, Alan, you want me to test Xeron without Devil? That is interesting. Alright, so this is what you want me to test. Yeah, this is what he wants me to test against, so I'll test against that guy's game. Then I'll obviously modify that team. So we got Ragnarok, we got that, and we got that. Ready. We need to adjust that team here. To make a kill line, obviously. Right, Victor D, I'm still waiting for your user ID, please. I got the server you're playing, but I need the ID. Oh, you send it to Discord, right? Okay, I see it. Okay, thank you. Alright, let me just manually type that in. Yeah, you missed the devil. Right, yeah. 1-1. Okay, I got it sorted. So Victor sorted. We can continue. Can you put devil in? Yeah, no problem. Let's do that, and then I'll move to the COG one, and then I'll test against who I am playing against. Okay. And if you guys are playing Xeron and you want to see how this team performs against your team, please write it down. Oops, apologies, in the chat, and I'll test it. Right, let's put Devil. Cause who plays Xeron without Devil? Only Wales. Yeah. Okay. So obviously we'll see how long Quetzalcoatl can survive against Devil. Um, that was some animation freeze here. Thank you for supporting me, Alain. But yeah, quite strong this Tazar team, guys. I'll be honest. I'm impressed. That means that luckily for me, there's only one Tazar on my server, and it's not even a main team, it's a second team. Okay, that was a skill from D that freezes. Okay, but yeah. Impressive damage, impressive overall. Okay, now let's move to the COG Tazar team. Sorry, COG Zeron team, which runs rather basic again. Okay, so these are the guys who are winning. Oh, come on. Who are winning COGs, okay? Okay, it's not bad actually. Okay, okay, so we got 2 domains here. Series still up, no first domain. Okay, super. Now I want Devil to actually jump. Yeah, hit it. He's quite strong. Okay, so I want Devil to jump here. So Devil has to be on the bottom. Devil is on the bottom, so that's good. Right, this is what we want to see. Okay, I want Devil jump here. And see that. Okay, clones are actually, the Basilisk clone are actually killing Devil. Put BS in Devil line to help the BS. BS? What is BS? Okay, so it's Devil coming back and Devil's fighting there. Yeah, still very strong. Now, I'll play against something that I believe is very strong. Zero formation. But for that I need to log into the game, guys. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna copy information of one of my guildmates, Dr. Needle. Right, so this is a VIP 10 Zeron that is actually winning against. I'll try against Gem as well, Marius. Just wait. Okay, so before I actually find the team, let's do what Ivica wants to. Just gonna drop that, and I will add what? What could I add instead of that? Ivica, what would you do if you want to run it as a second team? And I'll prepare the team that I'm against. Okay. Shapu the Beloved. Dark Elemental. At SF. Serpentfly, alright. Okay. Right, and after that I will change that Zeron team to the last Zeron team that I'm going to test, and we're going to move to another hero, which will be Gem, as no one else is asking for any other heroes. So Gem will be next, and we'll move to Casambel, and we'll move to other teams as well. Whoa! Yeah, I guess you need Judy. I was busy talking and looking, and I missed the fight, guys. Oh yeah. This is not even a very strong devil. This is a devil that's basically on the same level as another unit, guys. It's not like pumped out devil, okay? But yeah, you need Judy. That was That was a quite fast demolition over there. I guess Judy is better than Serpentfly, but now we know for sure. Right, so let's keep that unit there. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm gonna show you guys the devil team that I am against. That's out. That's out. Right. And this is actually a team that can destroy my Astral. The reason for that is there's really no backline killer who can kill the troll. So when troll enrages, there's also Dark Elemental who deals a lot of damage. Okay, you can obviously replace that with Seer to make it even stronger, but it's working. And it's a VIP level 10 against my VIP level 14 account. Okay, that's because Astral had no upgrades since forever. Yes, Ivica, just write it down on the chat and I'll do it. You know I'm always willing to do what you guys want me to do. It's no problem, as long as you provide me with the info. Right, so Devil is against Quasi here. The clones are actually killing the Devil, so that comes in handy. And unlucky Devil, after spawning, he's got targeted by AoE from Quetzalcoatl. Okay, I want to see Troll, okay. We can see that Quetzalcoatl is actually attacking from behind. You could see this animation. So it is winning. What is... okay, you redirected your message. Retracted. Because I wasn't sure what RA was. Okay, so Ivica, I'm waiting for your message and then we're gonna jump. Seer, Dark Elemental. Devil. Venom Spawn. Regnant Archer, Suicide Angel. Hold on, something's wrong, Devil. Angel, where is Angel? You got Venom Spawn already in one line. You got Venom Spawn here in the Devil line. That's what you wrote down. So you're missing one unit here. Yeah, BG is here already as well. So you're missing one unit and joins to be in front of BG, right? Suicide Angel. So what's here? Okay. Right, so we got two domains. Okay, but that devil is not going to jump onto Quetzalcoatl, it's gonna run on that. Okay, is that okay with you? Or you want me to swap the lines? Okay, let's try both then. Okay, and who was it who wanted to meet? Okay, Marius, can you give me a gem team you want me to try against? If no, I'll just try it against the COG tier 1 team. Nice. So Devil managed to kill Quetzalcoatl. Nicely done. This is the second time Tazar has lost. Okay, it's only been 2 times. Right, let's swap the lines. And then I'm gonna test against the team that Marius just suggested. Lars, he looks very good. Okay, so far all these units that have been released are really strong. Even Grim Reaper, although he's not used because of the state necropolis is in, he still is quite handy. Okay, so yeah, it's the last man standing as always, Blackguard. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, my Archangel Angelic Alliance here is quite strong. Yeah, it's quite high. Okay, so let's go with the gem team that has just been proposed. So yeah, we're gonna change it here to gem, obviously. People still want to run gem. Okay, so we go Pegasus. We go Dread. Just Dread. Mantis. Centaur. Then we go Green Dragon. Dark Elemental. Okay. 3 MPG. Alrighty, so we got only one domain. Okay, so no Judy in that team. Let's see. Okay, and after that, let's see if I got any team with gem that is actually, yeah, gem Melodia. Okay, so I'll test against that. There will be only one difference, really. That's right, that's fine. Okay, so then I'll test against the another team with only one difference. I'll put Judy into gem's team. So this is the thing with Quetzal, okay? He does AoE damage, 3 targets, and can target the back row, okay? So he is a good back row killer, and the thing with Gem is she needs that Gold Dragon to do that, and he just dies because of the Quetzal. So right now, Gem basically has no damage on her team. It's just tanks standard, so I'm just gonna skip that. Because when you fight against Gem, you might actually bring something that dispels the shields. Yeah, so Quetzal again, top damage dealer, kill the gold dragon quite easily. But now I'm just gonna buff that a little bit because that team is actually the one that been used on top tier COG as well, with only one difference, and that difference was, I think there's no druid. Oh, my phone just said no. Okay, so no, actually there is druid, but there's no Pegasus. Okay, so this will be the only difference. Right, and we need to just swap. Yeah, okay. So that's will be used by COG top tier. Yeah, exactly that. And then after that, I'll swap Gem with Melodia to see how she performs here as well. Ooh, Mantis actually managed to kill Gorgon. But now there's no damage. Okay, it's only Green Dragon. Let's see if that actually can survive Quetzal. No, it hasn't. So it's no damage on the Gem team. Right, I'm gonna put Melodia and then I'll do Edison's the team with Casambo. Oh, not here. So remember guys, my wasp is not even awakened, okay? So it will be, this team will be even stronger with wasp, and obviously you can still improve that team by adding different units. But I didn't add different units because this team performs so well. I am not even gonna change it. But it is interesting. You can see the difference between Melodia and Gem in this instance. I was very one-sided, no casualties on Melodia's side. And that's because Melodia is not so dependent on the spells healing. It comes all from recovery, and that's the thing. Okay, so what does Tazar do? Tazar neglects any healing, but Melodia's ultimate is actually a recovery. It's like a passive. It's like your health regen, which can be dispelled, and this is why this unit survived so long. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so before we move, as Ivica is suggesting, I am going to add Serpent Fly, and I'm just gonna drop Wasp here. I could drop Paladin, but then I don't have place for the. Oh, I could move that here. Yeah, but let's do that. Oh, that was a nice double kill from Quetzalcoatl, Druid, and something else. I think Green Dragon, and Druid was the sacrificial Lampia, because the Gold Dragon got resurrected. But still, so far, Melodia seems like a good counter to this setup of Tazar. Obviously, you can improve that setup quite significantly. Oh, wow. Right, anyway, let's move on to Edison's the Cassambel. First, I'm gonna run the setup you just gave me with Melodia, so I don't need to change heroes. And then I am going to run Cassambel using that. So what you do run is I got Judy DA, got Paladin, can you swap DA for quads? Yes, no problem. Let's just do that. Okay, so that was the way it was. So before I do that, let's do that. Request. Where is the quad? So here he is, right here. Ha! Tazar's Quetzal is killing the other Quetzal, so that was quite lucky for Tazar, obviously. And since Mantis is down, this is going to be a game over unless that is true, Lars. However, so far you can Quetzal can perform in any different team as well. Quetzal was a better investment for Astral than Dark Elemental. No problem, Elaine. I'm here to actually test what you guys want me to test, because this is the goal of these streams, so I can show you guys these units. I don't play them, so I don't play Fortress, but you guys do, and obviously you want to see these units perform in different teams as well. Okay, so sorry for making you wait, Edison. Let's go with your team. So we got Judy, we need DA, then we got Paladin and DG. Okay, so that will be rather defensive line here. Okay, Paladin, we got Dragolin, then we got Regnan. Yeah, okay, so the way you actually put it down, I'm just gonna swap it. I'm gonna put Regnan Archer here, I'm gonna put Seer here to boost the whole line, okay, from the buff. Then you go to Rievi, okay, my favorite fish, and we got FVG. Okay, I agree that, okay, right now, Cove tanks are not the greatest. They still need few things. Well, Regnan Serpent got a weapon. Yeah, which a good point. Test in Astral. Already did Astral, Tina. You missed it. Quetzal performed better in Astral team than Astral team with Dark Elemental. Okay, so Quetzal works very well in Astral team. It lost against Tazar, but I'll do more tests with Astral of the stream because I only have like half an hour before I need to put my daughter to bed. So yeah, let's do that. So this is what you wanted me to test. Okay, we got that, and that. Is that 3 domains we got? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So yeah, first Melodia, then we do Casambal. But the thing is, apparently these quads that I'm testing is getting nerfed on global, so it might not be so good for the Astral team on the live servers. Okay, so Melodia seems to be able to actually win against Taza. Okay, she seems like to be the answer to Taza, and that's because, as I said before, she provides these regen instead of healing. Okay, so this is the difference between her and Gem. Okay, but still, Quetzalcoatl top of the damage pool. Okay, a lot of self healing as well. Now let's change it to Casambal. Let's see if it's actually maybe the setup, or is it just Casambal? Because if that's the setup that actually can win against Taza, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm sorry, guys. Here. Thanks. This is the most powerful KOF team at the moment. I totally agree with you. If I were running KOF, I would run something like that. And I believe currently in the game, this is probably the strongest team, because if you watched my previous stream, I ran this setup with Reland and I won. I won against any other team. And it's not because Reland is so good, it's because these units synergize so well together. Yeah, it's like saying Dungeon is so strong because Dragon Mutara is so strong when she's running only Black Dragon. Okay, so yeah, Quetzal still doing the work. However, this setup here is just very strong, and this is what I want to see. Okay, I want to see if it's just the team or is it actually the hero. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, that was actually huge. Okay, Rev is down, but we got prayer. Okay, Reland is casting prayer. Is that enough to win? Okay, we got another prayer. That's huge. Okay, Dark Elemental is down. That is a lot of the power on that Reland's team. And that's it. Yeah, guys. So Reland's still not where he's not as strong as Casambal, but he's actually not bad. Yes, but no, not really. It's just this team synergy. Okay, the team that Casambal here is running is probably one of the best teams you can run. Okay, everything synergies so well. There's so much damage potential. There's so much damage mitigation on that team, and healing as well. Okay, so this is what you want to run if you run Casambel or even Melodia. Right, so that's it when it comes to testing Cove, Melodia, and Ryland. Let's move on to another COG top tier team, which was Kilgore. But before I do that, let me just, because I need to read about that Kilgore team, see what's happening. Let's just put Roland in. Let's give that man some showtime, okay? He's never on my stream, he's never used by anyone. Let's just do that. Okay, so the Kilgore was running Cyclops, Troll, Behemoth, Blackguard, Dark Elemental, TG Berserker, and Magic Elemental. Okay, makes sense. So this will be a suicide Kilgore that will test next. As you can see, this team on the right is just basically so strong together. You can use any hero that it will work, except maybe for Ryland, who could still win but was unlucky. Anyway, let's move to the last test, and that will be against Kilgore, a suicide Kilgore that was used in top tier COG. Okay, so the team I'm looking here is obviously Cyclops. It's will be Troll, it will be Behemoth, it will be PG. Oops. Okay, DG will be here. No more fish. No seer. And okay, I'm missing something. All right, yeah, that's a little bit different. Okay, so how do we do it? Because that's a free line actually, so I need to move the units a little bit. Okay, so that was the top tier team of Kilgore, so that means I need to actually move these two slides here. Or I could just do that, so actually he runs into that dies and we move over here. Okay, that seems okay. This is why I moved that, so that actually the backline stays. I would actually maybe even I can't really switch that in to that. Okay, let's leave it that way. Okay, let's just do domains and then I'm gonna move stuff around. So domains will be all of time. Is that it? 1, 2, yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, this will be the last formation I am going to test today. The thing is with Quetzalcoatl, Suicide Team, that Troll and that Cyclops are actually going to die. But will that happen in time? Well, it won't. So yeah, that Troll team really just demolished that because of the pure damage. Okay, there's so much damage on that team. But this is what, a 6 formation that this team lost and won almost everything else. So yeah, I really like that unit. Okay, guys, it really performs on test server. It performs on test server. It is going to be weaker on global, but is it going to be really weak? Because if we use it in Astral, it works well. Okay, so let's try that against Astral again, just to show Tina how it performs in Astral team. I'm not sure what team you run, okay, but this is something I run at the moment. Or if you miss the stream, it does demolish the Astral team, okay? Now what I want to show is I want to show the difference between having Quetzalcoatl in the team and not having Quetzalcoatl in a team of Astral, okay? So obviously I'm using that unit here at the moment. I will replace it with Dark Elemental and I'll replace it with Quetzalcoatl for comparison. So only 2 tanks left, so I'm just gonna speed it up. Right, look at that damage compared to anything over here. See, all that is basically a support. Okay, right now let's add something that people are actually considering to do. Okay, so if you put that in, what is going to be a difference between that and Quetzalcoatl? Okay, which one works better for Astral? Because both of them are quite strong. Okay, Dark Elemental is still probably the strongest damage dealing unit in the game. Right, so Astral 1, Dark Elemental's top damage dealer here. As you guys can see, when I started the stream, the outcome was different, so that's all about RNGs. All about the sits. And now let's put Quetzalcoatl. Oh, that's not Quetzalcoatl. Because obviously, as you can see from this, at the beginning of the test, I had this line on the bottom. Now I have it on the top, so the outcome of the fight is totally different. So that's why positioning of your units is really important, and everything is up to RNG anyway. You can be winning fight for a week, then move one target, one unit, and you'll be actually losing. Okay, just 2 tanks left, so I'll just speed it up. So in this scenario, sadly the Quetzalcoatl did not perform better on Astral team, so I didn't sell it in a yeah, right. But still top damage dealer here. Okay, still more damage than any other unit. Now, however, if I change the positions again, obviously it's gonna change the outcome of the fight. So let's revert that to the original position. Yeah, if I use both of them, that is a different story. But let's just go with that first. Just speed it up. Don't want to waste too much of your time, guys. Okay, we saw all the animations here. And let's put that back. So if I do that, I'll need to remove Seer. Alright, I can do that. What was I about to do? Yeah, that. I can actually remove Naga. So yeah, DA this time around performs better in Astral team than Quetzal. At the start of the stream, it was the other way around. So that is also interesting find. Okay, but let's do Oivicha says. Let's try them both in the team. And after that, I'll do the second question and that will conclude the stream. Well, so I guess to bring my Astral to glory again, I just need to buy both Dark Elemental and Quartz probably, or at least Dark Elemental. Look at that, look how long he can survive against all these melee units. And just healing himself. That looks just amazing. Well, that was amazing, guys. Okay, so if you could place him in the first line, I think he will be a good tank. Sadly, Ubisoft does not allow us to do that. So you need to keep him in a third line. But if you kept him as a tank, I think your team will be just immortal, just like a PG. But anyway, yeah, we can't compare because Dark Elemental just died in 42 seconds. But damage-wise, Dark Elemental in Astral team still does more damage than Quetzalcoatl. And the reason for that is because Dark Elemental destroys all these clones. Okay, all these wasp, all that mirrors, yes, that they call mirrors. Okay, that's why he does so much damage, because of the AoE he does to melee units. Anyway, guys, so this concludes the test. Samurai is Quetzalcoatl is really good on test server. He's definitely worth getting full fortress. That is a no-brainer. If you want to use him with other teams, he will still perform, maybe not as good as Dark Elemental, because Dark Elemental on its own, without any conflicts unit, is a great addition to any team. Quetzalcoatl is a little bit weaker, however still strong. So yeah, I think he is a really good unit. Anyway, guys, so last question, 5 seconds. Last question is gonna pop on your screen. So stop chatting and good luck to everyone. 3 winners this time around. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see the correct answer. The correct answer is A, Gorgon. Right, guys, so the first 3 people who answered correctly is Thomas Mignita, Minion Orange 1, and Mystical YouTube. Right, guys, so as always, I need your ID in the server you're playing on. Let's see who I got. Okay, Minion Orange, I got you covered. Okay, just to confirm, NA16 server you're playing on. No worries, Ceviche. Guys, just so you know, next week there is no stream. It's Christmas, so I won't be streaming. Yes, Tina. Some people say it's laggy. Okay, next week I'm just going to change the latency on it. It's on ultra low currently, but I'm gonna add some latency. I'll make it maybe normal, but that means there won't be interaction as it is right now. Okay, and the last. Okay, so Thomas, I believe I got you. Yeah, Thomas, I got you as well. EU 143 server. Just confirm that for me. And the last one is Mystical. Mystical, I believe you have won previously, but you haven't won in a while. So I might not have you, since I can't access the database that I've prepared previously. Never mind, I got you. EU 70 server. Okay, guys, so I got you all sorted. I'm going to send a message to Gene, and as I said, the next stream will be on the 2nd of January 2022. So I'll see you guys after the new year. Enjoy your Christmas time with your family. Hopefully you get all your presents sorted, and have a magical Christmas time. Take care, guys. Bye.